Hey, what up, everybody? It is me, VP. We're coming back this week. Figured I'd come on here this beautiful Sunday and say hello. Missed you all. Um, I did not, I was supposed to go live. Unfortunately, um, literally right after that Monday where we were on Roundtable with Gonzo and Ed, I got I don't want to say really sick, but enough to where my head was congested. I was not feeling well at all. So it was not a good look for the last couple weeks. But wanted to come on and say hello. I've missed you all. We will be coming back doing some home lives. I don't know how many we'll be doing in the parks just because of our work schedule. I know that we used to love being able to be in the parks. What up, Mike Wazowski? Hope it's not too hot up there. I know the Midwest is getting pretty warm this summer. I talked to a lady in Missouri, and they were as hot as we were here in Florida. Pretty crazy. What up, Chris, Addy? What's good? Let me know if you guys can hear me well. I have my headphones plugged in differently this time. Just wanted to see how that's coming through. Tony, what's good? I know Tony had a live the other day. I wasn't able to go in there, but I wanted to catch the replay, so I'll have to check that out. Chris Dye, what's up? Been running into Chris in a few chat rooms. Same with Mike Wazowski. Paul, what up, man? I heard you were down here when I was not feeling well. That would have been nice to run into you and say hello, hang out for a little bit. Mike says, got up to 104 last week, preparing us for our move to Florida. Yeah, for real, because 104 is crazy, especially being off of the lake. That's nuts. Here, for example, today actually wasn't too bad. I mean, right now it's in the 70s, actually, because we had our afternoon thunderstorms. Richard Scott, what up? Welcome in. But it was in the low to mid 90s, and the heat index gets us up to the low to mid hundreds. I hung out with Chris, the Disney baker, at Epcot the other day. Man, we met early in the morning. We met at about 8:30 in the morning, and then we went to Epcot, rode Guardians together. And man, the heat that day was just bad. It was real bad. It was cooking us. I put the, I have one of those reflective things you put in your windshield so that your car doesn't get too hot. This thing, my car was on fire. That reflective thing didn't do anything except get hot itself. Like, to the hand touch, it was hot. I was like, dude, this is insane. Dadbuildz, what's good? Nick, what's up? Welcome in. Paul says, yep, I was down there a couple weeks ago. I'll be back down again. Yeah, for sure. Make sure you hit me up on IG. I'd love to hang out with you at the park. Chris says it's 95 in Southern California. Yeah, Southern Cali, that whole New Mexico, Arizona, all that gets real hot. I know that. Nick said, VP, I saw you live and thought it was another gaming vlog. Yep, actually, my daughter and I just went live playing some Rocket League together. My first time playing Rocket League in, I don't know, a year and a half. I don't know how long it's been, but it was bad. I did not do good at all. If you guys don't know what Rocket League is, it's basically soccer with cars that you can fly with. It's if you don't play it for a while, you don't, it's not one of those skills that you just maintain. It's not like riding a bike. Man, this axe arm right here, whoo! I really enjoyed myself doing that. That was fun. If you guys have thought about doing axe throwing and you haven't done it yet, I would definitely do it. I have something similar to that, but I have seen that. There's a company called Advocare, which I used to be a distributor for, I guess is the proper term. I still have a website and I still make a little bit of money from it, but it's not like I really am out there selling it. I pretty much just started buying the products for myself again after a while. But they have a product called Rehydrate, and it's fantastic. Very similar to the Liquid IV. But if you want more info on that, DM me, hit me up. I'll tell you. Sandy, what's good? Hope you're doing well. Dawn from the Hitchhiking Bones, what's up? How's it going? And then Chris says, in Las Vegas, it's over 110 right now. Yeah. So we went, the very first time I ever went to Vegas was July last year. I will never go to Vegas in the summer again. No siree. We're used to humid heat where sometimes it's hard to breathe, right? Over there, it's just hot. And like we went out to the, I think they call it the 7 Magic Mountains. I actually have a small vlog on it. And you literally, it was 118 degrees that day. And you literally felt like you were a chicken in an oven cooking. It's insane. Here, you get a breeze and it cools you off when we get a breeze. Because in Central Florida, you don't always get a breeze. South Florida, you get a nice sea breeze. Arizona, or in Vegas, Nevada, same in Arizona, when that breeze comes by, it feels like you have a full-size hair dryer on high heat blowing on you. So when the breeze comes, it's not even a reprieve because it's hot. That do not go to Vegas, Arizona. Don't go to any of those. New Mexico. Don't go to any of that in the summertime. And if you live there, stay inside because that's nuts. Let's see. Chris says, I normally go to Vegas yearly for a photography expo, but have not been for the past few years. What months is the photography expo? Because I know they have expos all the time. I know when we went, they had some kind of, I think it was a reptile expo, I think. Yeah, you got to stay indoors. That's one thing I appreciate about the hotels and the casinos. A lot of them, you can walk for almost blocks without ever having to go outside. Jill, what up? How's it going? Jill says, oh, my VP, you know I live in Vegas and love it, right? I did not know you live in Vegas. The next time we come out, we'll have to meet. I love Vegas. I just don't love it in the summertime. I went there in November and absolutely loved it. I loved it a ton in November. It was amazing. I recommend if you want to go to Vegas, go in November. I'm sure December's probably just as nice. That's probably the next time I will try to go to Vegas because in the daytime it was not too hot, and at night it cooled down real nice. Walk on the strip and it was just like beautiful. I mean, I loved it. I mean, I know it's busy because, like Chris said, he watches some Vegas vlogs. I've watched a few of them recently as well. I watched a live yesterday for a little bit, and they were walking into Fremont Street, and they actually had. It was weird because this is the first time I had seen it like this. They actually had a lot of it cordoned off, and you had to go. There was only one way in and one way out. They were IDing people, and you were going through metal detectors. So I don't know if something happened recently or what, but it was crazy to see that. And even the people were like, "This is weird." Joe says Vegas has a semi-annual reptile expo, which my daughter goes to. Yeah, I think something like that. I would love to go there and go to some of the expos, just like here in Central Florida. A lot of expos come here too. A lot of good ones. I try to make it to them, but sometimes it just doesn't fit into the schedule. Now that I'm off every weekend, maybe going forward, I can partake in some of those, do some vlogs. Great food in Vegas, most definitely. There's definitely a foodie town for sure. Let's compare Florida right now to Vegas right now. No, Jill, actually right now you would like us right now. I mean, it's 6:55 at night. We already had our afternoon thunderstorm, so we're only 78 degrees. You would definitely love to be here right now. John, what's good, man? Again, for all of you coming in, thank you so much. I've missed you guys. My health I feel a lot better now. You guys know I've been going through a lot up and down over the last several months. I mean, this year's been a rough year for us, but I'm going to definitely get back to going live again. Even if I come on and talk to you guys for a few minutes every week, multiple times, I'm definitely going to try to do it a couple times a week just to say hello. They're going to be after 8 o'clock during the week just because I work pretty much all day. That's no exaggeration there. Jeanette, what up? Welcome in. Producer Preston, what up, sir? Gonna hang out with you guys soon. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Chris says it's normally at the end of March. So end of March is probably a good time to go there too. We want a raffle and want a higher model camera than, oh, that's very cool. Anytime you can enter a raffle and win something, I'm all about that. VP, we recently had some violence on Fremont Street. Okay. Since I'm not there, I don't know. And I've seen a bunch of vlogs like our friends Carla and Kiko Adventures. So check their channel out. Love those guys. They were in Vegas not that long ago, and they were doing lives on Fremont Street. And it wasn't like that. So, I mean, if there's been violence going on, yeah, definitely curb that stuff, especially in a tourist area. Because if they don't, tourism will get hurt. A 16-year-old decided I did a pull it. Really? That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that for that person and their family. That's crazy. I was actually talking about something like this after church today with one of the guys at the church. It's sad and unfortunate. Caitlin Young, I'm new here. I'm from Carlin Kiko Livestream. Well, what up? Welcome in. I'll definitely be coming live more often, having some of my daily truths, as they were previously called by some of our fellow subscribers, and we will definitely be coming back with something of that nature because I just love having candid talks. Being open and talking about life's issues that we go through, whether it's depression or something else that's going on, maybe something that affected me that day, AAA Sparkles, what's good? Welcome in. So glad you all came in today. I appreciate it, especially being unannounced. Let's see. VP, did you see that at Food and Wine there is a new fry booth? I assume is what you meant. It looks really good. I did not. I actually haven't looked at any of the new festival info. I am definitely looking forward to going. My pocketbook is not looking forward to going. I can tell you that. But I'm definitely looking forward to Food and Wine for sure. I know some people don't like Food and Wine, which is fine. I mean, Disney has something for everybody. But I absolutely love the food. And I know, like, so many, we have festivals. It's like, it feels like it's all year round. I mean, we went the other day when I was there with Chris the other day. It's right in between Flower and Garden and Food and Wine right now. So the booths were there, but they're not open because there's no festival going on. And it was weird. It was weird not seeing the crowds that we've seen at Epcot. Because not everybody, but most people go to Epcot for food and drink. And I can't blame them at all because The food and drink is very good. A little expensive. So if you guys come here, definitely plan on dropping several $100s, even if it's for 2 people during food and wine a day. I mean, it can at least budget for that. And if you save some, cool. But at least budget a couple hundred a day. $100 a person, easy. Yeah, the swine brine. Mike Wazowski introduced me to the swine brine from the Flavors from Fire booth. It was very good. It's an adult beverage that has a pork rib, I think, on top. Whatever. It was excellent. Chris says, Carlin Kiko was in Vegas when the shooting on Fremont happened, but was not on Fremont then. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. At least they weren't there. That's good. Candy Mom, what's up? Speaking of Carla and Kiko, Candy Mom, did you reach out to Carla and Kiko? They were waiting for your response because you, ma'am, were one of their winners. So if you haven't, definitely check them out. Check out your DMs and reach back out to them. $100 a day just for adult beverages. Laugh out loud. I mean, depending on what you're getting yourself into, yeah. I mean, it was funny because I was telling someone the other day. I was actually on Pete's stream, I believe. Oh no, I was telling Chris. This is when we were at Epcot. My wife and I, instead of going to a restaurant, which if you guys have ate at a nice Disney restaurant, easily you're looking at spending $100 to $200 for 2 people out, for one dinner. And so we were like, oh, well, it's food and wine. Let's just go to food and wine and eat a little bit as we walk around and enjoy each other's company, sit down and talk. Part of us thought that it would be a little cheaper. Well, it was way more expensive. I think we dropped $250, $300 that day between food and drink. And what we normally do is we get, we'll get one item from the booth, of that particular item. We may get multiple items from the booth, but we'll only get one of a specific menu item, and then we'll share it. That way we can try more when we go around. So that's a definite festival tip. If there's more than one of you and you're not by yourself, still buy one and share it. And you'll fill yourself up as you go around for sure. Let's see. Yeah, they call it a piggy wing, but let's face it, that doesn't make any sense. There's no wings. The bourbon drink with apple juice and mustard. Sounds weird, but definitely sounds weird. When he first told me about it, it sounded kind of gross, honestly. But it is very good. JT, what up? Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping in. What? Wow, $200 for a restaurant at Disney World? I mean, without drinks, it's $100 automatically. Automatically. At an actual restaurant. I'm not talking a quick service at an actual restaurant. We spend a lot at Epcot for a Flower and Garden Festival and off property as well. However, we plan on spending a lot because the food is one of the best parts of Disney. I agree. That's why I just tell people, just budget for it, because you don't want to miss out on it. You have to do it. So Kenny Mom says, never been to this festival. Well, good news. Come on down. It's like 6 months this year. Or 5 months. Oh, yeah. 7 people, you're definitely sampling and sharing a lot. $100 a day for food and wine food? Nope, I can't do that much. But I'm not much of a drinker. Guys, each little item is like $7 to $13 each. You get 10 items. That's plus tax. You're running into that $100 range right there. It adds up fast. Even on the days I say, oh, I'm not going to spend very much that day, I end up dropping $60. No, easy. Boom. Gone. If I ever make it to Walt Disney World, I'm planning on $300 just for my Epcot day to drink around the world. Drinking around the world is actually, you'd probably surprise yourself, it's not that expensive. You probably get away with less than 300, honestly. You'd want to double check with Carla and Kiko and Midlife Vibes to see what theirs was, but I don't think it was that much. Don says I could see how that could happen. Yeah, food and wine, money just flies away. I'm heading to Disney World on July 25th. Cool. How long are you staying down here for? It's going to be nice. It's going to be hot. So plan on that. If you have those cooling towels, have that. And little fans. Nico the Greco, what up? That's right. Pigs can't fly. They call it a pig wing, but it's literally like a, I want to say it's a pork rib that they like push all the meat up. So I don't know. You'll be down in November. So you'll be down right at the tail end of the festival. Definitely budget. And when you get a chance, send me your dates so we can. The only time I can go is on the weekend. So let me know what dates you're here on the weekend. And yeah, JT, Disney restaurants are expensive. You can when you're not eating the whole thing, though. Most of the things at the festivals are, I would say, 3 bites for most people, probably. And when you're walking around and it takes you, I don't know, some people it takes you 8 hours to walk around the road when there's a festival. You could easily do 10 items. What up, Josh? How's it been? It's been a long time. I've been good. I've been going through a lot. This year's been a year, but through faith, family, and friends, definitely making it through. Haven't been live in a while, so wanted to come on and say hello. And hang out with everyone for a while. Thank you all for coming in. Let's see. Jeanette says, the festival is so long, I'll be there for it, which doesn't tell you about... No, that just means I know you'll be here before the end of the year. Oh, nice. You're going to have a nice long vacation here. That's awesome. You drink around the world for $100 if you drink beer. Yep, that's true. If you drink the hard liquor, then you're jumping up a bit. Hard liquor drinks on average for food and wine, I would say $12 to $18 probably on average. I don't know. I'm going on a trip to Disney World, not flying. Oh, okay. Very cool. And one of the Tinas. John, what up, John? I've seen you come in on my daughter's. Yep. My daughter goes, where was it? Yep. My daughter goes live all the time on this YouTube. Yep. Prior to her going live, John, if you see the logo here, this is mine. I'm VP. My wife, Arlene, and my daughter, Mylene. This is our channel together. And I've been away for a bit. Typically, our lives is my wife and I, or me, coming on here and talking for a bit with our friends and chatting. My daughter's thing has been something fairly new, and I appreciate her doing it. And it's given her something to do. She's actually going to be starting her own YouTube channel, strictly for gaming. And so she wanted to come on here and get some of her friends that she's made that have been following her. And John, you're one of the newer ones, and we appreciate you for coming in and supporting her. We purchased the fans you could attach to the strollers and the spritz bottles. We went in early June and really needed them. Thought about the cooling towels, but they're unsure if they work. They definitely work. I will say this. I don't like the cooling towels to like sit on my clothes because then I don't like being. Granted, I know we're sweaty, but I just feel like having the water constantly being there just adds to the heat almost. But if you do the cooling towel, put some ice water on it, and like take your hat off if you're wearing a hat and put it on your head and on your neck for a little bit. Ah, so refreshing. So refreshing. You'll see a bunch of people that wear them around their necks and like put them in their shirt, and then it's like they're soaked. And they're soaked more from the towel than they are the sweat. Nico the Greco says, don't they have a food and wine pass where you can sample the booths? Not in Walt Disney World. That's in California. They don't, unfortunately, they don't have anything like that here. I wish they did. It would make it a lot less expensive. And I would buy multiple passes for sure. Yep. That's my daughter doing her thing. John says he goes on holiday tomorrow. John, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're from Scotland, I believe. I could be wrong. One of those countries around there, though, I believe. Oh, there she is. What up, Mylene? Yeah, I appreciate you, Mike. I know you check up on me all the time. Rockin' Robin, what's up? How's it going? I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Mylene and I just a little bit ago went live playing some Rocket League. So that was fun playing together. We haven't done that in a while. And, man, let's just say I suck. Jeanette says, it's good to see you live, VP. I've missed you and Arlene, but I totally get it. Yeah, we thank you very much, first off. And we're definitely going to come back and be back consistent like we were. It's just been crazy. Drinking around the world takes on a whole new meaning with all the other countries and booths during food and wine. Oh yeah, if you do it during a festival and you're doing something from the booth and the country quick service, yeah, good luck. Now, it also depends on how long you did it in. We've done it with people, and it literally took us 8 hours to go around the World Showcase because we get food and drink and sit down and talk for a while. So it all depends on how long. You think you're going to be back down in September? Let me know, Chris. I'll link up with you if you're here over the weekend. JT, she's still in the planning of it, so just keep an eye out on this channel. We'll definitely be posting stuff about it and sharing about it once she gets her channel up and stuff. We're all in the works. We're just in the planning stages and letting people know that this is coming and to be on the lookout. And yeah, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please hit that like button. My favorite thing, the cooling, as Mike says, the cooling towels help. My favorite thing to wear at the parks, especially being bald, but even if you're not bald, and while they may not look the prettiest, the function is there, and that is the straw hats. Those straw hats are fantastic. They let air flow through, and it cools off the top of your head. Gives you good coverage, so you don't have to wear sunscreen. I don't like wearing sunscreen on my face. And so you get the coverage on your neck from the sun. The straw hats are fantastic. Space Mountain Dave, what's up? Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, she hasn't made it yet. She's going to make it and announce it when she makes it. And she's going to switch around August 22nd because that's when she starts school. Yeah, she's starting. She got accepted into University of Central Florida. She'll be going into her basically, even though she just graduated high school, she'll be going into her third year of college, and that's when she starts. And so she'll be able, once she knows her courses, she'll be able to have a set schedule for when she'll be streaming and stuff like that. Oh, she says it right here. Mike says SeaWorld has the Seven Seas Food Festival. That's something I've never done. I've been there when they've had it, but I never really took part in it. I don't have a SeaWorld annual pass. I've thought about getting one, um, especially since they're not that expensive, honestly, especially compared to Universal and Disney. Oh, okay, cool. Do you prefer us to call you John or you mind JT? Which one do you like better? Yes, they are. Those are red noses on Mickey and Minnie. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Red Nose Day. Um, I don't even know what day that is. Let's see here. Red Nose Day. Red Nose Day is November 11th. Well, that's in Finland. Let's see. Does it say here? Hmm. They already had it this year, but their mission is to help end the cycle of child poverty. And so they raised $46 million this year. Um, and having the little red clown noses is one way that you can support. Like you can go to Walgreens here and you buy them, and those proceeds go to the Red Nose Foundation. I think it's Red Nose Day. RedNoseDay.org is their website if you want more information. Kevin Theme Park Adventures, what up? How's it going? Kevin, you change your little picture here a lot, don't you? Yeah. Jesus, wow, this has just jumped on me. Jesus, what up? Welcome in. How's it going? Wait. What? You heard Drax was at Epcot today? I want to see Drax. He's bald like me. Hmm. We decided to come home. We went and ate lunch. Do you guys like crepes? Like savory crepes? Do you guys like savory crepes? Well, let me ask you. Do you like crepes? Yes or no? And then, do you like savory crepes or sweet crepes? Tell me that in chat real quick. And then I'll continue my story from there. Kevin says this Tuesday, my parents and I are going to the movie theater to watch Minions Rise of Gru. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. I've been trying to get Arlene to go watch the new Thor movie with me. That hasn't happened. If she doesn't want to go today, I might just go by myself. We might just do that. You know that, talking about loving SeaWorld, you know that they were awarded or voted, or I don't know who voted, but like best theme park? I don't know about that. Mike says the food was better than Food and Wine. Whoa. That's some big talk right there, Mr. Wazowski. I might have to go check this festival out and spend some money there because I'm a foodie. That's for sure. Amy, what up? Welcome in. Yes, they did. They got to pet the beluga whale. Let's see. I'm catching up in here. John says, "Oh, I just watched the movie in Stone Harbor, New Jersey. Very cool. Yeah, I want to see it. I'll go see Thor with you. Let me hop on a plane. Hey, come on down. Yes. As in the really thin pancakes. Yes. That is true, and I'm not. So maybe I won't like that. It's in a town. Oh, okay. My wife, My wife was originally born in Queens, but she lived in Union City, New Jersey for a while before moving to Florida. AAA says she loves both savory and sweet. Something very delicious. Very delicious. I might tell you what it is. Maybe. If you ask nicely. So there's a place here called Crepevine or Crepevine. I'm probably saying it wrong. Are they crepes or are they crepes? I don't know. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. The little thin pancake things. There's a place here called Crepevine, and they serve sweet ones, and they serve a bunch of different savory ones. I love Caesar salad, so they have a chicken Caesar salad.
Hi, everybody.
They have a chicken Caesar salad crepe that I love.
I can't eat one by myself.
Yeah, she didn't finish her crepe.
No. It was good,
But then we split a sweet one, and it had bananas, strawberries, kiwi, whipped cream, and Nutella. Right? That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And powdered sugar.
And powdered sugar. It was.
You can customize it to.
Yeah, you can customize them,
Right.
but I love them. They're so good. It'll be. Let's see. So this is called Excelsior. Dark Souls, what up? We're talking about crepes. Let's see.
Crepes. Did you tell everybody?
Tony says pretty please. So Tony, this is called Excelsior. Imperial Apple. It is a cider. If you like Angry Orchard, try this. This is fantastic. It's my son introduced me to it from an arcade, believe it or not. There's an arcade that we go to here. Pay $20, get to play all the games you want. I love the pinball stuff. It was fantastic. But he introduced me to that because he knows I love Angry Orchard, and that is an apple cider. Very good. Let's see. I don't know if you would like the Thor film. There's a lot of silliness, and I mean a lot. Yeah, so I knew already from back before that they were going to, and it's funny that you know that I don't like that. So thank you for paying attention. That's how I know you pay attention, Nick, because I don't care for the silliness. I'm not a big fan of Guardians because of that. Guardians has grown on me though. So I think that, you know, I'm not going to go in with any expectation, and we'll see. I know there's people who loved it, and I know a bunch of people who hated it. So, I mean, I literally have, I know somebody who gave 2 middle fingers to it, and I know somebody who said it was a 10 out of 10. So there's that. Dark Souls is confused because my lean's not streaming. So Dark Souls, this is mainly my channel with my wife and my daughter. My daughter games on it a little bit. She's been doing it a lot recently because she's trying to get her old followers, because she stopped for a while, back, because she's going to eventually spin off into her own gaming channel. But normally I'm on here with my wife, and we haven't been so much because of things that have happened with the family and myself over the last several months. And so we're getting back into it. Let's see here. Wazowski says, we went to a great Mexican place called Fat Rosie's today. Had al pastor enchiladas with real mole sauce, the chocolate-based one. Ooh, Yeah, but if it's 104, bro, I'm not coming. That's not happening. But who knows? Maybe. Maybe we will. The Disney Baker, what up? How's it going, sir? Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Look, she's right here, Dark Souls. Yeah, it's and it's funny because it's a giraffe in an astronaut helmet. They make a mango flavored one too, and it's good because it's not like they're not really sweet, so it's good. Let's see. So Vegas is getting monsoons this really, and that should be interesting. Last year we only had a few, and prior year was a monsoon year. That's gonna be interesting. Hopefully the ground is not too hard to where there's. I mean, flash floods is a real possibility when you start talking monsoons and having such hot dry weather over there. You know what I mean? Really hoping for major monsoons this year because, oh, that's an understatement. That right there, that your lake needs it, is an understatement. Um, yeah, it's let's see. Candy Mom says, "I love Guardians, the movie." Then you love the new Thor. Let's see. Yep, she'll be streaming again later tonight. Finally caught up in chat. Man, thank you so much again for everyone coming in. It's been nice just getting on here for a little bit and chatting with you guys. Sharing, just a little bit. Nico says, we got pretty good monsoons down here last year. Yeah, see, here in Central Florida, we get a lot of rain throughout the year. A lot of people say, oh, it rains all the time in the Northwest. Like, they get a lot of rain. But if you look at the inches per year, we get, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we get more rain here in Central Florida than they do in Oregon and Washington. But they don't think about it because we're the Sunshine State. We just get dumped on when we get...
Breaking news.
Oh, we have breaking news.
Yeah, you gotta read your text that Mom just sent in the chat.
Okay.
It's a ground shaking.
We have ground shaking news.
She just said.
We have groundbreaking news that
She likes Bieber more than Justin Timberlake.
that she loves.
A little more. She likes Justin Bieber more than Justin Timberlake. I said a little. Her
Only
celebrity crush, and she likes Justin Bieber more.
It's only because of this new album he has. So
It's not new.
well, it's not new, but it's new to me.
Well, there you go.
It's groundbreaking.
She likes Justin Timberlake has been my wife's like celebrity crush for years. And so now today she puts in chat that she likes Justin Bieber a little more now. There's Mylene.
I didn't say it more than.
Yeah, you
Well,
said
the
a
way
little more.
the way it's written, hold on, chat.
Does it sound
The way it's written,
She likes
I love
Bieber.
2 Justins now. Bieber a little more now.
Mhm.
Sounds like you love Bieber a little more than Timberlake.
It doesn't matter. He's a good artist.
But guys,
Is Baker on there?
yeah,
Baker, call me.
Baker, call my wife, please. Oh, she has an idea for you. But guys, thank you again for coming in here, especially with no advance notice. We will be back. My wife and I will be doing a live this week. We're going to do our ketchup taste test, and we will be
I just love taste tests.
No,
we
she's a
will be
taste
doing. We're going to show in more detail the other sign that Mylene won from
It's in my background.
From Precision Signs.
Is my link feeding
Precise Signs, sorry.
us? Is my
What?
link feeding us?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure there's no chocolate in the house.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So, guys, thank you so much. I love you all. Remember, love is magical. Go share it with someone. Have a great rest of your Sunday night and a great week.
Guys.
We will see you again this week. Promise. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 9:30, go over to Roundtable Late Show. Gonzo, Ed, and I will be there. Roundtable Late Show tomorrow. Later, guys. Have a great one.